holidays with my family. My holidays are like a super cool journey. Guess what? My big family lives in China and Hong Kong, so I get to visit them and have tons of fun. We played games, ate yummy food, and had a really great time. It's the best. Last holiday was super different and super exciting. I went to Turkey with my family, but guess what? Snow! Yes, snow in Turkey! I used to see snow in winter time, but Turkey had a magical surprise for me. One day, suddenly fluffy white snowflakes fell from the sky. It was like a winter wonderland in a place at least I expected. 大家好，我是林春飞。是的，这个夜我要会中国。It means, yep, this month I'm going back to China. I can't wait to spend more quality time with my big family. Eat dumplings, karaoke night, and maybe have a big family party. China is like my second home, full of hugs and love. So, my holidays are a mix of these family hugs in China, Hong Kong, and maybe some unexpected weather in Turkey. Each trip is like a new chapter of fun in my big book Awesome Memories. Of course, me and my family always recycle empty plastic bottles to change into a decoration that we can put on shelves. And many others. Guess what? I'm not just an eco-hero at home. I'm also part of an amazing organization called Women Eco. I'm the vice president. So, we started this super cool program called Drop Your Empties. We collect empty bottles, cans, and stuff that people might just throw away. But instead of saying goodbye to them, we turn them into something magical, a statue called Nala. Being a vice president means I get to help and lead our recycling adventures. So with Women Eco, I'm not just saving our planet. We are turning trash into something magical and useful. But we also making friends along the way. Together, we are making our world brighter, greener, and happier place. I really hope you can also recycle household waste into something useful, so that we can also save our earth together. Remember, small steps, big impact.
Okay, so the last time I watched live sport games was like a month ago, on 1st of November 2023, to be precise. So in my previous school, we had this like annual event that was held every 2 years called Proximity. So through this event, I watched live sport games for the first time in forever in 2019. Okay, let's get back to the topic. So this year's theme was called Proximity Evermore. There were lots of sport categories to compete, such as badminton, football, basketball, floorball, dance, and many more. But in my personal opinion, the floorball match was the best. Why? Because there are lots of supporters there, and it really gives the vibes of like a competition, and also it was located in the backyard of the school, so it's very windy there and very chill to watch. Actually, I came there to visit and support my friend, but turns out that her game was late in the evening, and I had to come back to campus for an event. So at the end, I just watched the guy floorball matches. After all, I failed to achieve the main reason why I went there. But yeah, it was a great game, so it was okay. So I'm 100% sure that there are lots and lots of trends that have been happening here, and it brings a really negative impact on people's life. But in my opinion, the worst trend that has been happening for the past few years is smoking. I don't think that smoking is actually a trend among the adults, but when it comes to middle schoolers, high schoolers, this is the biggest trend there. Usually a group of famous kids are trying to act cool at that age. They're trying to provoke others to smoke, because in their point of view, smoking are trendy and cool things to do. Little did they know, smoking only brings bad effect to them. Smoking can damage your lungs, and it brings you closer to death. Smoking is also nominated as one of the worst trends ever because people who smoke usually don't know their place. They don't know when and where to smoke. It harms people. So please just stop smoking and enjoy your life by doing positive things. there are lots of enjoyable things to do other than smoking.
Okay, imagine you're a superhero, but instead of wearing a cape, you have your own special logo, philosophy, and colors. Professional branding is like creating your own superhero identity for your career. Let's break it down into 6 parts: name, logo, identity, colors, marketing, and strategy. Firstly, your name is like your superhero title. It tells people who you are. Make it catchy and easy to remember, just like how superheroes' names that stand out. Next up, we have the logo. Imagine as your superhero symbol, something that represents you. It could be illustrations, word mark, letter mark, or symbols that represents your personality. Superheroes have logos on their costume. You can have it for yourself too, just like this guy. Now, identity is like your superhero story. What makes you unique? What are your superpowers? Share your story so people can know you better. Superheroes have their own stories, and you can tell yours too. Colors are like the colors of your superhero costume. Choose colors that you love, that make you feel confident, that make you feel powerful, strong. Superheroes have their own signature colors, and you can pick for yourself for a powerful look. Okay, so now we're going to talk about marketing. Marketing is like telling everyone about your superhero adventures. Share your achievements, skills, and what you're passionate about. Just like you have your skill in Adobe InDesign, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe After Effects, Adobe Illustrator, and many more. Superheroes have fans, and by sharing your story, you can have your own fans too. Last but not least, strategy is like planning your own superhero missions. Think about your goals and how you achieve them. So, the metaphor is like superheroes have plans to save the day, and you can have plans to reach your dreams through professional branding. So remember, professional branding is like creating your own superhero persona with a cool name, special logo, a unique identity, awesome colors, and a plan to show the world how amazing you are.
Nowadays, advertisement is a game changer for every single business in the world. You can see advertisement everywhere, when you're walking through the street or when you're scrolling your social media. Because without this ad, this business can crumble and leads to bankruptcy. After all, advertisement aims to promote a service, product, or something else. A good advertisement either contains persuasive, imperative, or informative content. Persuasiveness is to engage people to buy the product, while imperative content means that it needs to contain a command sentences. And the last one is informative content. It means that we need to give detailed information about the product that we're selling in order to give knowledge to the audience about the product. Advertisement can come in different methods, such as banner, flyer, brochure, or even social media. But in my opinion, the most effective ways of promoting your business is through social media. Because nowadays people are really into it and they're kind of like addicted to it. On social media, you can pay for advertising bells that display your content, and it can also be included in stories or just passing through. Or you can pay an influencer to provide a review of your business. Because according to the data, ratings and advertising from influencer are the most effective ways. But if you're really into real-life advertising, please try to make things creative like this or like this. And this is the example that I'm going to be explaining today. So Maybelline had this cute way of advertising or to promote their brand new mascara by putting lashes into the public transportation and a mascara applicator in the place where it stops. So when the public transportations are trying to stop, it looks like they are applying a mascara. By that, the number of people that are buying and using the mascara increases. So that is why advertisement is very useful for you guys who wanted to start a business.
Hi, Elena.
Hi, Deborah. It's been a long time not talking to you.
Anyway, I want to ask you something.
Okay, one question costs 10,000 rupias.
Come on.
Just kidding. So, what are you going to ask?
have you noticed about Elena's bakery on social media? It seems like every platform is flooded by her.
I do. I've also been receiving a lot of orders lately.
Oh, nice. What? Order? That's yours?
Yeah, cool, right?
No, I don't believe you. Prove it to me.
Why don't you believe it? Like, it literally has the same name as my second account.
No. You're Elena. She's Elentus. Sus.
Look at this.
It's really you. Why didn't you tell me in the first place?
Because I just want to keep it a secret. Because I'm mysterious.
Yeah. You're similar with our friend, Juno.
Okay, so do you want to have a meet and greet with the owner of Elena's Bakery?
Yeah, I want to ask you a few questions. Elena's Bakery.
Okay, then what it is?
How do you start your business?
So I was really into baking back then, and my family used to praise me because of how good my pastry is. So that is why I decided to open a bakery.
Why is it so famous?
Well, from a business perspective, social media ads are a game changer.
How do you determine to get target audience in social media ads?
Based on my experience, I also use sponsored posts from influencers because sometimes I trust their recommendation more than the ads.
Oh, but does it waste a lot of money to pay for them to review your business?
Well, actually, some influencers do have high promotional costs. That is why I sort lots of influencers until I get the one that I'm looking for. And that is the one who's into food or the one who's into bakery.
Oh, I heard it's like getting an advice from a friend. Is it true?
Yep, that's right.
That is really clever of you. Oh yeah, let me ask another question.
What is it?
Besides having to spend a lot of money for paying an influencer to review, does it waste a lot of time to you? And I heard that it took weeks for them to reply your DM.
Again, most influencers are like that. But luckily, the one that I approach has always been a fast response influencer.
Lucky you.
Of course I am.
Is like, comment, and share are very useful.
Those were the days. Now it's all about engagement, likes, and shares. Social networking advertising has transformed the way we discover a shop and connect with brands.
Oh,
You're asking a lot of things, Deb. Are you perhaps opening a store too?
no.
Oh, come on. You're too curious about this advertising thing.
Okay. So yeah, you're right. I'm about to open a clothing store.
Wow, that's awesome.
So, do you have any recommendation or advice on advertising for a small business?
Well, let me think for a moment. Well, I guess paying for ads on social media would be the best. But if you think it costs too much money, you should probably make a funny or appealing content on TikTok or Instagram because these days people are into those apps.
Oh, really? Thank you so much for your advice. It means a lot for me.
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you something.
What is it?
Okay, to start advertising a small business, it would be great if you just ask a friend of yours to review things from your store. It's cheaper and you don't have to waste your time for influencer to reply to the DM.
Oh, you're right. I was about to ask you to review my store later on. Will you do it for me?
Sure, why not? After all, you're my friend.
Yay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So, is there any question you want to ask me? Okay, I'll take that as a no.
Fine. By the way, what are you going to do today?
Baking, and baking.
Okay then, Alan's Bakery. Don't forget to stay humble.
Roger that, you too. Hi Nemo, how are you?
I'm good. I miss you so much.
Well, I don't miss you.
Fine.
Anyway, it's almost Christmas, and do you perhaps have any plans on where you are going?
Yes, of course.
Where is it?
I'm going to have Christmas dinner with my friends, karaoke night, and sleepover.
Wow, that is really cool. You sure do have a lot of fun activities to do on Christmas Eve.
Yes, of course, because I have a lot of friends.
Sure, whatever.
How about you, Elena? Do you have any plans?
How about me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, me.
Yes.
So actually, I was just talking about this with my high school friends about an hour ago before we met, but I guess we're not going to have a trip this year.
Why is that so?
We have a lot of difficulties in matching our available schedule.
Ooh, that is so sad.
I know, yeah, it's lame.
Yeah, Christmas is supposed to be a special moment where we all can meet with our friends, our family at the proper time.
I know, right? But what can we do? My friends and I are very exempt at the moment because of our final exam.
Me too. But now I'm the only one who still hasn't finished the exam. So we have a pretty flexible schedule.
Lucky. By the way, I see that you have a lot of ideas when it comes to hanging out with your friends. Do you perhaps have any planned trip like that? Because it's so cool.
Ooh, when planning a night out with friends, the process of deciding what to do can be both very exciting and challenging.
Well, I guess listening to your advice could be amazing.
Okay. So first, we talk a lot about what we all like and what we are in the mood for.
Do you have any examples?
Last year, me and my friends were going on a trip to Japan
Why did you choose Japan?
because all of my friends really like anime and I think that is the perfect country for us to visit.
Japan, wow. I believe that was an amazing trip, wasn't it?
Yeah, sure it is.
How long have you been saving money to go to Japan?
We use our parents' money.
I wish I could. My parents wouldn't let me. So big trip, lots of friends, went abroad. How do you manage to decide where to go that time?
Oh, we share our ideas and it's like mixing up a big pot of friendship soup. So, each of us gets to decide 2 or 3 recommended places for us to visit.
Let me guess. Is it Universal Studio Anastasia?
Wow! How do you know?
Duh, both of them are the most popular places there.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, and also, when we have run out ideas, sometimes we can vote on our favorite destination, or we can let our luck decide.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, we can roll a dice or even do rock, paper, scissors.
Well, that sounds cute. So it's like having a little game before the big game of fun begins.
Yeah, the best part is when everyone is happy with the plan.
Agree. We know that even if our idea doesn't win, we can still have a blast because we're all doing it together.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so where are we going?